Hello everybody, I'm Peter Qrow, and as you may remember, I got caught by an energy beam that will make me blow up in a couple of minutes, which is why I'm right now. Are you seriously making a video right about now? I mean, for crying out loud, you're going to get destroyed. What's wrong with your voice? I'm designed to kill people, not to sound completely the same every single time. Alright? Now, since I'm going to die, you wouldn't mind if I do, my review on Rwby Volume 5 Chapter 14, would you? Still, again, seriously? Come on, dude, I'm gonna die in a couple of minutes. I mean, it's better for me actually to do something I enjoy before dying than dying after basically just waiting. Seriously, dude. Do you really just wanna stand and watch and talk about stuff? Well, not really. Fine, you can have this final review, you stupid moronic buffoon. Seriously? I need to suffer him for a couple more minutes? I really feel like it has. Alright, so Krista, you ready to make the review? Wait, you want me to make a review with you after I work for the person that wants to destroy you? Bitch, since when has the YouTubers ever had their priorities straight? I mean, seriously, has there ever been an episode that had like their dangerous priorities straight ever? Not really, I'm pretty sure half the time it's just for some stupid reasons. Alright, now that said, why don't we begin this review? Shall we? And you two, can you please go away? Oh, I won't stay here a second ago. Absolutely! But after the review, I'm coming to destroy you. Make sure you die because I love you to do that. Yeah, I don't know why exactly that is the case. I mean, is everyone here now? Nope. Alright, now let's get on to the... Now, the way that we begin this episode is with Blake inside the whole white fence plot. Although I wish it would be a little longer, I do understand the fact that it's short because they didn't really want to focus on them. Besides, I mean, it can only be this long before someone's like, wait, you brought an entire army of white foreigners and police people are already there, so how can 8 people and Adam possibly hold their own? Hell, Blake, Ilya, Son, and Gira are already more skilled than most of them. Yeah, it's a pretty reasonable and assumable thing. Although I am beginning to wonder how does Blake and Adam's relationship work now. I mean, Blake says that she came here to save Haven and not for him. So does that mean he still wants Blake in bad? It's no more just a little joke we us Rwby fans are gonna make? I don't know, I'm gonna have like billions of jokes on Blake and Adam having sex when Adam captures Blake, so I think we can all agree that it's not the most priority focused thing. Now after Adam runs away and Blake basically says that she is pretty sure they go after him, he'll probably kill everybody. Which weirdly enough, Adam, I don't believe there's only that many which is weird enough, usually they use more when there's like around 5 people, but I don't think it would work as that can get an army. But I guess it still somewhat makes sense. And now that's really as much happens to there except the ending. But the thing that everything basically goes with, this whole thing ends with, is basically everyone except Adam capture. They are pretty sure no one's gonna follow Adam because he abandons his people. Yes, all 8 of them got an army, which is a little weird, but still. And Gira basically saying that they need to make a new organization that rose from the White Fin which is basically how White Fang was firstly, but now it's going to be probably just a different name. Yeah, it's kind of pointless, but alright. And with Sun and Qrow like, oh, Qrow basically having a weird face when Blake goes to teammates, but forget. I don't mean the first time because I've basically scribbled at this part with Blake saying, Kirsten! You know what? Alright, if if they're going to leave, if Sun is gonna stay in Mistral, which I'm pretty sure it will be the case with him, I want us, and Blake goes to Atlas, I guess a spoiler, but come on, I think we can all agree everything's already spoiled, is that Blake should have a little kid, Blake should kiss Sun the cheeks, or lips, probably lips, and then we'll see. Also, I'm pretty sure Bumblebee shippers like me and you would probably do want to see Yang reaction when Blake kisses Sun the lips, so I think we can all agree that's something we need to see. Now after that, we cut to first we go to the little battle they had there, but nothing much really happens. I'm going to discuss it later. But now I want to discuss this whole conversation with Yang and Raven, which I am happy that it's not a battle because I feel like Yang is so out of her league with Raven that it's just sad. Totally agreeable. I mean, not mention the years of experience, the fact that last time she went against someone that a skilled sword wielder, she lost her arm, and the fact that she only is going against one arm, and the whole maiden power, which was it seriously wise for Rwby to send Yang to go there all alone? But let's ignore that. Now Raven, they have a little conversation where Yang's like, stop pretending that you're tough. I mean, we both know you're just going to run away and all that. Basically, a big conversation, and in the end, Yang makes Raven cry because she basically states everything that Raven wants to make secretive, hide or something, and it's really somewhat heartbreaking to see it, but I don't know, I really find it a little weird conversation, but it's understandable. Alright, also, Yang, we get a good scene of the relay, how it looks like, but it's not really that special, and Yang basically drops on the floor and cries a bit, which I kind of find understandable because, it's such a big heart-breaking thing, because, first she just thought that Raven was like this, but now she sees that's exactly what Raven is, because she always viewed her as such a person, but then when she realized that she is just a coward, it's kind of a good thing. Now the next thing we're gonna talk about is Lionheart's that scene. Now in the beginning of the battle, Rwby basically starts him his shield, he gets scared and he tries to run away. Now this is a mixed bag for me, if I'm totally fair. Although I do like the fact that we finally get a Grim killing somebody, and to see how Selam basically reacts, how Selam basically punishes people, but it's just that I always wondered about stuff like this. I mean, why does a villain want to eliminate one of their people? I mean, is basically saying, I can still be useful. I mean, he basically said that I can be useful. But then I realized Lionheart's not really that much useful, so for me it's pretty understand. So for me it's not really that much, but I guess maybe if Lionheart was shown more useful for in a battlefield, maybe then, but otherwise, not really. Also, I have a little theory on the whole teams and Osman's plan in my mind. But considering the fact that I'm gonna die, I don't think this is going to happen. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that, killing that thing. But for me, the only thing I will really say is his death scene. I don't know why. I feel like we should actually see how that looks, because a lot of times scenes like this just don't really show us. I mean, we may see the body in the next volume if it's not going to be a couple of days later. But otherwise, it's a good scene, I guess, and a decent standoff. I mean, for me, Rwby will have voluminous villains that I have a problem with. Seriously, I mean, in volume 1, I guess Carden is the main villain. Then in volume 2, Roman's the main villain. In volume 3, Cinder's the main villain. In volume 4, Ukulele Grimm's the main villain. And I guess in this volume, Lionheart was the main villain. I'm just guessing it's like that because of the death scenes, but again, it's kind of hard to say. Yeah, nothing much else to say about this scene. It's just a well animated, well voice acting, just a well scene, but a little issue with the whole thing. Now, the next thing that we have to talk about is basically the last thing, and aka the scene that makes me the most question about how the fuck this thing happened. Now, before we discuss this, I should probably brought the battle before, which I will mention a little bit. They have a little battle, scuffle, and they have a little problem with Hazel because, his semblance and his powers and all that, like how runs, and nothing else really. Then we cut to them where we see, weirdly enough, only Mercury, the one that's really tired, barely standing. Hell, even later we see the villains barely be able to, Mercury barely be able to run away. With Adam, who might meet up with them, but I don't know, it's kind of weirdly shot. It kind of shows he's going opposite direction, but I don't know really specifically. And then we cut to Emerald, which basically we are gonna be Cinder and Emerald ship confirmed. Cinder and Emerald ship confirmed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what. Wait, weren't you screaming that? Oh yes, my dear, I was screaming that. Because Emerald's basically like Cinder will come back and all that, and she'll be. But then Yang comes out and she basically gets the whole idea of Cinder being dead, and then she drops, she really emotionally cries. Which, now that I think about it, is the world of Remnant all a bit evil for me? What do you mean? I don't know, for some strange reason I feel like the world of Remnant has just a very different orientation on evil. Again, a theory I'm getting. Jesus, I get a lot of theories on this episode. Wait, why don't you call them episodes if you're going them chapters also? My dear, I could also call them seasons, but yet we're calling them volumes. Let's not overthink this. Now, after the whole emotional scene, Emerald cries out and Salem appears in the most terrifying thing possible. Which I will admit, it's kind of weird that we only see Blake and Rwby have their terrifying reactions, where everybody else is basically like, oh yeah, well that happened. Rwby basically being covered, looking with complete fear and that, well, Blake's like, what was that? I would kind of wish that it would be that Blake would be completely shaken and just fall on her knees and completely terrified, and someone scream out and said, "Blake, are you okay?" And then Osman explains that people who aren't really aware of Salem's presence, they get a really terrified feel to actually see them or something. Maybe that would be the case, but it wasn't. And so it's kind of sad, and then then we get a little nice scene with that I already mentioned with Blake and her family and some point in her stereo, and they all go have a hug. I don't know, which I find kind of weird. For some reason, I assume that Yang, after she meets Blake's parents, will basically be like into the room that we were staying and start screaming at Blake for leaving her or something like that. I don't know. For some reason, I get that feel. Probably because Weiss and Yang have such a shitty parents, and then Blake doesn't have shitty parents, so that maybe is why. Alright, it's possible. And the way that whole scene ends is basically where us Skr coming back, barely being able to breathe, and basically telling Qrow, Osprey has a message. We need to go to Atlas. Which I am really beginning to wonder what the fuck's up with Valkyrie. I mean, seriously. Or I get that Atlas is a much better place for building the strength up, for, better protection but still. What the fuck's up with Valkyrie? I mean, wouldn't it make a lot more sense for Valkyrie to be next? I mean, and then we go to that one place that has the best? I don't know. I guess it is more logical, but still. Maybe Valkyrie is going to be the less Battlefront or something? I mean, it does seem to be more those types of places. I'm just seriously wondering how long it's gonna take them to get to Atlas. I don't think... me too. And now, after the episode, we basically cut to them to... After the credits, we basically cut the credit scene, or whatever it's called, where Raven teleports to Tai Yang, and what we can guess is that she goes back. Maybe she stays, but for me, she just goes back to Mistral, because I feel like the only reason why she get teleported was because that was the only place to go. So I guess that's basically nothing very much happens. Yeah, it was kind of pointless. I mean, I would kind of waste they would cut to Atlas and have at the end reveal that Neo is locked up, which unfortunately didn't happen, which is kind of strange. I mean, I would kind of thought Neo would appear in the volume at least for a sec. Me too, my dear, me too. No, this episode was a pretty decent send-off. It wasn't as battle heavy, but it's alright. I mean, it did. Although I wish that, but it's just not really my cup of tea. But still, it's a very good one. I mean, Lionhearts, that was a pretty well done scene. Technically, all the scenes are pretty well done. It's just a couple of minor logical problems and those types of stuff, which in a cartoon is completely logical. Oh, Volume 5 is a pretty decent volume. I mean, it's all really beginning to pick up more at the end. I mean, seriously, after the midway point. Yeah, can't you write in that part? And now... well. It's time we end you forever. You will fall now, and when you do... Well, alright, but one more thing before I die. Wait, what's that? Well, you see, I really have a thing called... Power over everything. Wait, what? Did you just get on my did you just throw that magic away from you? What? How is that possible? Yeah, how is that possible? Well, you see, my dears, unlike most people, I don't make stupid tensions. I'm never in any danger of dying. I just pretended. Because let's all be honest, since when has there ever been real tension in those types of scenarios? I mean, seriously. I never got any this. So the only thing we can know is that I'm in the most powerful being in all the galaxies, and do you honestly believe I couldn't resist some of those that weapon that can destroy my type? Wait, you have the power to do that all the time, and wait a second. So you tell us you could simply destroy us easily or something? Exactly. I basically make nothing but fake tension. Me dying doesn't exist. Hell, technically spoiled the fact that I wasn't going to die. And also, I am freaking the most powerful being in all the galaxies. How do you think you're gonna be able to beat me? Also, I'm the most evil one. So... yeah, I don't think you can take me down. I just want to see your faces. Well, or his voice in the robot's case. Enough! I'm going to defeat you, you worthless! Ah! Ah! What just happened? I erased him. Erased him? Yeah, don't worry, he'll probably come back. I mean, it's always in the shows. I mean, even basically, it's basically like Linkara's whole villains thing. I mean, they appear, he defeats them, they always come back in some form of way. Seriously. I mean, the guy literally I'm pretty sure one of his storylines basically said that his robotic duplicate from the future had enough somehow way to get back to a body or something like that. I think we established at this point that the villains can come back whenever I want them. So also I feel like he's just there and the big brooding muscle, so I'm not going to do much. So what you gonna do with us? What do you think? I'll wait for our next video. Wait, so you aren't going to be attacking us and trying to destroy both of us? Why would I do that? Because we're evil? My dear, I am pure. No one's more evil than me. Believe me, I am not threatened by you to one little bit. And now, excuse me, I enjoyed this video. Now, I hope you like this. I hope you realize I'm never gonna be in any danger of dying. Besides the fact that I'm the main character. And seriously, how many times has this really happened that the main hero dies? Well, in my case, it's the main villain because let's all establish I will kill everyone I despise anyway. Anyway, now let's ignore that and I hope you like this video. I hope you're going to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. Sure. And that's it. I cannot wait to see all of you guys next time. Bye. Bye. What do you mean he survived? Well, you see, mistress, he got sliced by executioner. He nearly blew up, but in the end he revealed that he could simply just erase that scratch completely and he can stay alive. So you're telling me that executioner had no chance against him even from the beginning? It kind of was like that. He's smart. I expected him to be. Well, there is a way to beat him. If I find out why. So how does he? Wait, why he let you to stay? He said something about him being pure evil, so he doesn't really care. Maybe. Alright, keep following him. Make sure he doesn't try anything. One day he will fall, and when he does, I will victoriously be laughing.